You're listening to AI Engaged, practical AI insights for business. Each episode breaks down what's new, what it means, and what to watch next. Let's get into today's insight.
Here's the hook. Most pipelines leak not because reps forget to call, but because leads quietly cool. Engagement fades, fields go stale, and deals slip without anyone noticing. What if you could spot that cooling early, score the risk automatically, and trigger rescue plays that actually recover pipeline value? Today, I'll show you how to build a lead decay radar that does exactly that.
What this episode covers. First, a clear definition of lead decay and the lead decay radar pattern. Second, the signals and the simple scoring approach, how rules and small language models combine with CRM events. Third, 3 practical rescue workflows you can implement this week in Make.com, Zapier, or your CRM. And finally, the risks, the minimal monitoring you need, and the key metrics to track. By the end, you'll have a practical checklist to reduce missed opportunities.
Let's define our terms. A slipping lead isn't a cold lead, it's a lead that once showed intent but whose signals are decaying. Think fewer opens, less site activity, missed follow-ups, aging status fields, or stale qualification notes. The lead decay radar is an operational pattern. Ingest behavioural signals and CRM health indicators, compute a continuous decay score, and map score ranges to automated rescue plays or human handoffs.
So, what signals do we use? Keep it simple. Email opens and click frequency, site visits and pages viewed, recent form submissions, reply rate to outreach, time since last touch, and CRM health markers, missing job title, outdated company size, aging stage or status. The key is combining behaviour with CRM hygiene so you don't overreact to one noisy signal.
How to calculate a decay score in plain terms. Pick 3 to 5 signals, normalise each to a 0 to 1 range, apply conservative weights, say behavioural signals 60%, CRM health 30%, and time since touch 10%. Then compute a composite score from 0 to 100, where higher means greater decay risk. Use a smoothing window so a single missed open doesn't spike the score. For many teams, thresholds like 40 and 70 work well. 40 to 69 triggers an automated rescue sequence, 70 plus flags a high-risk lead for immediate human review.
You don't need a giant model. Lightweight rules handle most of it, but small language models, or short prompts to an LLM, can add context. Generate a 1-paragraph summary of recent interactions, or classify whether a lead's last email sounded interested, neutral, or disengaged. Use that output as a contextual multiplier on the decay score for higher value leads. Combine automation with guardrails so the LLM output informs human decisions rather than replacing them.
Why does this matter for your business? First, faster pipeline velocity. Catching decay early keeps opportunities moving through your funnel instead of letting them stall. Second, fewer missed deals. Automated rescue plays recover leads that would otherwise disappear. Third, better prioritisation. Sales teams focus on leads that need human attention, not the ones still actively engaged. Finally, forecasting becomes more reliable when decaying opportunities are surfaced and acted on consistently.
Now let's make it concrete with 3 real-world use cases you can copy.
Use case 1, SaaS inbound leads. Workflow. When a lead's decay score crosses the 40 threshold, trigger a requalification email sequence personalised by their last product page viewed. Implementation note. In Zapier or Make.com, use a scheduled scenario to recalculate scores nightly, push scores to the CRM, and fire an email sequence via your ESP. Tests to run. A/B the subject line and the first message timing. KPI, rescue conversion rate, percentage of decayed leads that re-engage within 7 days.
Use case 2, B2B services and enterprise deals. When a lead hits 70 plus, generate a context pack, last 90 days of interactions, recent support or product queries, and an LLM-generated 1-paragraph summary. Send an urgent alert to the account owner with that pack and a suggested call script. Implementation note, push that bundle to the rep Slack or CRM activity feed and require a manual touch before automation resumes. KPI, rep uplift, deals saved per month after manual intervention.
Use case 3, e-commerce cart abandoners. Detect behavioural decay, fewer browse sessions, no cart returns, and move high decay carts into a time-limited offer flow. Short discount valid for 48 hours, plus product review snippets personalised by cart contents. Implementation note, use event triggers from your store, compute decay on session frequency and recency, then use your email provider and ad platform for retargeting. KPI, recovered revenue and cost per recovered order.
Across these examples, the implementation pattern is the same. Ingest signals, produce a score, map score to playbooks, and measure lift. Tools like Make.com and Zapier do the glue work, schedule recalculations, update CRM fields, and trigger ESP messages or Slack alerts. Keep the initial setup lightweight, one small scenario, one score field in the CRM, and one rescue playbook per lead type.
Now the important part, risks and limitations. First risk, false positives. If your threshold is too low or signals are noisy, you'll over-contact people and annoy prospects. Second, sparse data. New leads or occasional visitors won't have enough signal for reliable scoring. Third, automation bias. A rescue email should never replace a needed human touch for high-value deals. Fourth, privacy. Respect consent, suppression lists and local regulations when triggering outreach.
Mitigations. Start conservative. Use higher thresholds, require a minimum number of events before scoring, and run rescue plays as small A/B tests to verify lift before scaling. Add suppression lists and cooling off rules to avoid over-contacting. For high-value leads, enforce a manual verification step before automated offers. And monitor false positive rates. Track how many rescue plays produce negative responses or opt-outs and tune accordingly. What to watch next as you roll this out? A short checklist. 1. Define lead types and minimum data requirements. 2. Pick 3 signals and agree weights. 3. Choose thresholds and map them to playbooks. 4. Implement in a staging environment and run parallel metrics for 2 to 4 weeks. Metrics to track. Decay rate, percentage of leads moving into decay bands. Rescue conversion, re-engagement rate after play. Rep uplift for manual interventions, and false positive rate measured by opt-outs or complaints. Signals that suggest strategy adjustment. If rescue conversion is low, but false positives are high, tighten thresholds or require additional signals. If rescue conversion is strong and rep load is low, widen the automation to more lead segments. If high-value leads are frequently flagged but manual saves are high, invest in richer context packs and faster rep notifications.
Time for a quick recap and a practical next step. Takeaway 1, leads decay gradually. Detect it with a continuous score rather than a single event. Takeaway 2, combine behavioural signals with CRM health indicators and use small LLM summaries only as context, not as sole decisions. Takeaway 3, start conservative, measure rescue conversion and false positives, and iterate. One practical next consideration question for your team. Which 3 signals do you already capture reliably in your CRM or analytics that would be sufficient to compute an initial decay score? Pick those and build a minimal nightly scoring job this week.
If you want examples of workflows and platform integration notes, visit aiengaged.com to explore our practical guides and subscription options. Make AI practical. Thanks for listening to AI Engaged. If you want AI tools you can actually use in your business, explore our subscriptions at ai-engaged.com. See you in the next episode.